I think we're raising a nation of wimps right now. Seriously. Uh, have you been to the grocery store or, I don't know, shopping or out to eat and watched how some parents manage their kids? I'm 55, by the way. All my kids are grown. Um, I was born in 1967, so call me old fashioned. I don't know. Call me whatever. By the way, you can call me names. It's not going to hurt my feelings. But anyway, back to my point. Have you seen how some of these parents are raising their kids? I don't know how we got to a place where children can just do whatever the hell they want. And I mean, like, 5, 6, 7, 8 year olds, 9 year olds, whatever. Kids can just do whatever the hell they want. Parents don't say anything. They don't say anything. They don't do anything. They just let them misbehave. Now, I am not a child psychologist. I'm not a doctor. Okay. I, I'm just giving it to you based on what I've seen my whole life in the past, that what I think works and doesn't work. And letting a kid just do whatever they want to with no accountability or anything like that is it's not a good idea. And I think it creates this nation of wimps to where these kids grow up thinking, oh, I can just do whatever and it's fine. And nobody's going to say anything to me because they know it'll hurt my feelings and I can't get my feelings hurt and I can't be told no. And I get my participation trophies and, and all of that. And we all come in first place if we just try hard. I had a teacher, it's a friend of mine, recently tell me a story. Okay, check this out. You're not going to believe this. First of all, some of the things going on in the schools these days is absolutely crazy. But she told me this fascinating story. She says, we can't hardly say anything to the kids. Okay. We can't hardly say anything to them because whatever we say to them, if they get their feelings hurt, we're going to get in trouble. This is what she's telling me as a teacher. Anyway, she gave me this one specific time where little Johnny, it's not his real name, little Johnny, who's a first grader, decided he didn't want to be in class. So he walked out in the hallway. And when he got to the hallway, the teacher, of course, hey, Johnny, get back in class. Johnny's like, no, I'm not going. So Johnny just keeps walking down the hallway. She tries to talk him into going to the classroom. Johnny's like, nope, I'm not. Johnny keeps walking down the hallway until Johnny goes outside. Johnny's walking outside down the sidewalk now. Okay. Not going anywhere in particular. He just doesn't want to mind and doesn't want to go back in the classroom. Now, here's the thing. The teachers cannot touch Johnny. They can't touch him. Okay. So what this teacher has to do is radio other teachers. And now there's 5 teachers surrounding Johnny in a circle on the sidewalk, trying to kind of corral Johnny to where maybe, imagine like a cow with 5 horses around it, trying to get this cow to go into pen, but can't touch him. And Johnny just keeps walking. Okay. They cannot grab Johnny's hand. They can't grab a hold of Johnny's arm. They can't do anything. They can do nothing. In fact, they can't even tell Johnny how rude it was because it might hurt his feelings. So they just wait for Johnny to get tired. Eventually, Johnny gets tired of walking around and wants to sit down. So he goes back into the classroom. This goes on for like an hour. Just let that sink in. How did we get there? How did we get there? I don't know how we got there. Okay. I don't know how that happened. I will tell you, growing up in the 70s in school and 80s, I know what would have happened to me. and guess what? I wouldn't have done it again. By the way, I don't want to I'm not trying to go on a rant about spanking kids. Okay, this is not a spanking kids video, and I don't need all I'm not looking for a bunch of junk mail on the spanking kids. That's not the point of the episode. The point is it's just gotten so crazy with our inability to do anything. Okay. Can't even say anything to anybody anymore, right? Because we're going to hurt his feelings. It's just crazy, man. And I believe all of this is creating this nation of wimps. That's what I think. I think it's creating a nation of wimps. Everybody wants a participation trophy. Everybody gets their feelings hurt about every little thing. What's going to happen to these kids when they get in the real world? Okay. And they become an entrepreneur, or they try to become an entrepreneur, and they get their ass whooped by the competition. They get crushed. Okay. In the real business world where real shit happens. Okay. Where people hurt each other's feelings every day. Okay. Because it's competition and it's a dog eat dog world. We're teaching our kids that it's not, but it is. Okay. So in summary, I am encouraging any parent listening to this episode, don't give your kid a false sense of reality. Because when they get out to the real world, their head's going to explode. Okay. They're going to be like, oh, shit. This is not the world that my mom and dad prepared me for. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day.